Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome UCF President, Dr. Alexander N. Cartwright.
Good morning. Welcome to the UCF College of Medicine's 14th White Coat Ceremony. This is truly a joyful day where we celebrate the official entry of UCF's College of Medicine's class of 2026 into the field of medicine. I would like to acknowledge 3 members of the UCF Board of Trustees with us today. Thank you to Tiffany Altizer, Daniela Lopez, and Stephen King for celebrating with us. We welcome the friends and family who have gathered for this occasion. If there is one thing we know about Knight Nation, it's that we accomplish great things together. For so many of you students, becoming a doctor has been a lifelong dream that has already required incredible effort. We congratulate you on the achievement of earning a place in this class. And we know you did not do it alone. You have the support of those here today, family and friends who couldn't be here, but who have helped you on your journeys, and teachers and mentors throughout your educational careers. Let's recognize that support with a round of applause. For the 120 members of the class of 2026, today is your first day as a physician in training. This is an incredible accomplishment, one you made possible through your years of determination and hard work. Now you're part of UCF's College of Medicine, and there have never been a better time to be here. This college was designed to be a model of 21st century medical education, pioneering new ways to help people live better and teaching you to practice medicine, not just for today, but for tomorrow. There is a sense of entrepreneurship and optimism here, guided by compassion and a desire to make an impact that is unique in higher education. UCF is committed to unleashing potential, the potential of our students, our faculty, and our community. We are already recognized as one of the most innovative universities in the country, 15th according to US News and World Report. Now we will become a university for the future, converting our excellence into impacts that will empower our students to create better lives for themselves, fuel the economy in our region and state, and develop solutions to society's greatest challenges. Your experience at UCF's Academic Health Sciences Center will bring together UCF's expertise in health education, research, and clinical practice, all in the heart of Orlando's medical city at Lake Nona. There you will have new opportunities for interprofessional education and partnerships. For example, a year ago, we opened the new UCF Lake Nona Hospital in partnership with HCA Healthcare, right next door to the College of Medicine. We're very excited that as MD students, you will receive some of your training there. The UCF Lake Nona Cancer Center will provide cutting-edge treatment for patients in our community and house basic science and clinical researchers creating new treatments and therapies. Cancer scientists and physicians will work together on the same team in the same building, and that partnership will bring our new approach to creating tomorrow's cures. Our College of Medicine has regularly made history since its establishment in 2006, becoming one of the first U.S. medical schools in decades to be built from the ground up. Since then, we have graduated 10 classes of doctors who now work at the most prestigious healthcare facilities in Florida and across the country. Consider Dr. Ilona Rapocaso. Dr. Rapocaso was a member of our College of Medicine's very first class. She matched into residency at Tufts Medical Center in Boston then completed a cardiovascular medicine and advanced cardiovascular imaging fellowship. After building a career as a cardiologist, she has returned to Medical City and is helping develop an advanced cardiac imaging program at the Orlando VA Medical Center and training medical students like you during rotations. You are among the top students in the country, and because of you, we just keep getting better. From a pool of 5,521 applicants, you were selected because of your academic excellence and passion for medicine. You are among the best scholars in the nation with an average MCAT score of 515 and a grade point average of 3.85. You graduated from institutions such as Duke, Emory, Georgia Tech, Harvard, Johns Hopkins, UCLA, Vanderbilt, and of course, UCF. You are all outstanding students, and you have come to a place of excellence. Sometimes being in the company of such brilliant classmates and instructors can, in difficult moments, lead you to wonder if you are really up to the challenge or whether you truly belong here. The answers are you can succeed here and you do belong. You were chosen to be in this class because you have what it takes to become a great physician. Remember, you are part of Knight Nation and you are not alone. Your instructors, college staff, and your friends and families are here for you. And do not forget your classmates. As medical students, you have chosen a career path that will allow you to care for others in deeply meaningful and personal ways. As you learn how to care for your patients, I encourage you to also take care of yourselves and of one another. The best medical care comes from teamwork, and you can begin now with your classmates. You are being led by a world-class faculty, the scholars, researchers, teachers, and mentors who form the backbone of our College of Medicine. Faculty members, please stand as we recognize you for your dedication and talent in developing the next generation of 21st century physicians. Members of the class of 2026, this is your time. Take advantage of this opportunity to follow your passion and curiosity, to learn and teach us how we can better care for each other, and to find ways to make your mark at UCF and in your community. Congratulations. I can't wait to see what you'll do on the next steps of your journey. And now, I hope you will please join me in welcoming Dr. Deborah German, Vice President for Health Affairs and the founding Dean of the UCF College of Medicine.
Thank you, President Cartwright, and welcome, students and guests. The class of 2026 is our 14th class. Every student who sits here today has something unique and extraordinary in his or her background. Let me give you just a few examples. This year's class includes a Navy air crewman and search and rescue instructor who worked at Publix as a baker to support himself through college, a biomedical engineer who helped design 3D prosthetic arms for children, numerous college athletes, including a rower who helped convert textbooks to Braille for visually impaired students, and a tennis player who helped create the first 9-minute at-home COVID-19 antigen test. 83 members of this year's class, almost 70%, conducted scientific research before ever entering medical school. They helped advance science on topics that include autism, cancer, diabetes, opioid addiction, kidney and cardiac disease. All are worthy of the challenge that lies ahead. Now I will turn my attention to our students. We will have our first class with your family and members of our community as our witness. Thank you. Okay, students. How are you? Good, I'm fine. I'm excited. Are you excited? Good. UCF has a tradition of innovation, and UCF stands for opportunity. Today, you walk onto the pages of UCF history, and this is a proud tradition of excellence. It's a privilege to be a physician, and we will guide you there. As I look at you, I see what lies ahead. You are in for the experience of a lifetime. Think about this. You may be seated a few feet away from your best friend or your future spouse, who you may not yet. Someone in this room may break your heart, and someone may teach you the greatest lesson of your life. This is a moment filled with possibility. As I look at your family, friends, and faculty, I see their pride in your accomplishments and their admiration for what you are about to do. All of us, and especially your parents, are hoping for the same thing. You know what that is? We're hoping that you will become one of the good doctors. And that giggle, everyone knows what we mean by that. So before one begins any meaningful endeavor, it is wise to take a moment to contemplate what lies ahead and to clearly formulate the plan, to synthesize and verbalize the plan. So that's what we're going to do right now. I want each of you to picture in your mind the person you love most in the world. Do you have someone in mind? All right, now, medical school is not a passive experience, okay? I saw a few heads nodding. Does everyone in the room have in their mind a picture of someone they love most in the world? Okay, good. You'll get more out of it if you participate. All right. So imagine that that person is ill, seriously ill, and you have with an unknown, undiagnosed condition, and you've been to several doctors already, and you still don't have the answer, and you're now sitting in the waiting room with your loved one, awaiting the next doctor. I want you to tell me the qualities that you hope this physician will have. And I want you to tell me this as a class. I will listen to you. I will write them on the board. The good doctor, UCF physician. I will write it on the board. And by the way, we use new technology when it's better. We use old technology when it's better. This chalkboard does not mean that we live in the ages of the dinosaur. And medicine is a team sport. So I may spell some things wrong. And you can't sit there and just let a badly spelled word happen on this blackboard, okay? Because just like when you're a physician, if you see a colleague doing something wrong, right? A patient's life is at stake. You have to speak up. It's a team sport. We help each other in medicine. And we don't need 120 words that all say the same thing. When we get a reasonable picture of the qualities that you hope this physician will have, it takes 20, 30 words, capturing the essence of the good doctor, then we'll stop. Okay? Everybody understand? All right, I've got chalk. So I want you to tell me the qualities, and if you raise your hand, I will point at you. I don't know all your names, and we'll see where we go. So who wants to go first? All right. Motivated. Yeah, that's better. Empowering. I'll go in the back. Yes. Okay, humble. Compassionate. Curious. An advocate. Resourceful. Got to try back. Trustworthy. Understanding. Okay. Innovative. Disciplined. I have to practice that myself. Yes. Approachable. Any spell checkers out there? Did I spell that right? Because I wasn't sure. Okay. All right. Honest. Optimistic. Did I spell that right? All right. Dedicated. Oh, it's so hard. There's so many of you. Pardon? Sincere. Thank you. Thank you so much. There was a year when that word didn't come up. And we had to figure out a way to get it in. That's what you're here for, right? It's okay? All right, good. Altruistic. A communicator, thank you. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I get some in the middle, some in the back. Passionate. Yes. Thank you. What did I do wrong? an E before the A right here? You know, I've had trouble with that word for my whole life. That's why I hesitated. But you can correct the dean, you can correct anybody, right? Here it is, and you have to learn to do that for each other. Okay, how about back there? Professional. Good one. They're all good. I can spell that one. Okay. Let's see. Patient. Another good one. Okay. Open-minded. You know, that's really important. Yes. Respectful. Okay, let's see. Courageous. Like that one. Oh, thank you. Courageous. Got it. Okay. Resilient. We're running out of space, so, well, not really, but I'm not that short, so. How about in the back? Mm-hmm. Puts the patient first. Puts patient. You know what? That's my personal definition of professionalism. Someone who puts the other before themselves. So, good. Yes. Punctual. Nobody likes to sit for hours in the doctor's office with their loved one, right? You're sitting in the office. Good one. Yes. Empathetic. Okay. Mm-hmm. Active listener. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Okay. A couple more. We already called on you once, so how about there? Thorough. Good one. And one more. Adaptable. I think we have room for one more. Whoops. Now, I better make that look better. Holistic. Is there anything that is not represented on the board? Because that we think should be is really missing. Let's see. Okay, I see a couple of hands. Grateful, gratitude. Yes, non-judgmental. That goes with open-minded, doesn't it? To some degree. Collaborative. That's what you're doing right now. I see one hand. Pardon? I think it's already there. Bottom left. It's right here. Okay, that means we're getting close. Yes? Self-aware. Okay. Oh my goodness. Absolutely missing from the board, the sentiment. Okay, what I'm going to do is call, because we don't have room, I'm going to call on all of you. Just keep your hands up and just say the words. Responsible. Okay. Alert. Okay. Ethical. That's not. I'm just saying some of these things are embedded in some of the other qualities that are already there. A leader? Yes, you have to be a leader for your patients. Okay, good. We're good. Oh, I do see one little hand. Okay. Prioritizes diversity and inclusion. Oh. Diversity and inclusion. I'm going to write it out. Okay. Now, are there any words on the board that any of you would take issue with? Do you see anything up there that you would say, doesn't belong there? So you agree? Okay. I want you to think about this, doctor, for just a minute. How would this doctor treat his or her colleagues? How would this doctor treat nurses and other staff? How does this doctor interact with their friends, with their enemies? What would this doctor's profile look like on Facebook? How would they tweet? And how does this doctor behave in a crisis? Maybe even more important, how does this doctor behave at a party? Think about it. We fully expect you to become this doctor. And some of you may have seen this session on YouTube, and you may ask, why do you do the same thing every year? Why do you do that? We've watched it on YouTube. We already know. There's a reason. And the reason is to show you and your loved ones that you know what it takes to be the good doctor. You already know that. And those traits live and breathe inside each and every one of you. And it's why you're here. Okay? So, what we will teach you, the knowledge we will give you, when we combine that with what you already know, you will become the good doctor. And about 4 years from now, we will be able to call you the good doctor. So, this is your contract with me, with each other, with your faculty, with the staff, with your families, and with our community. The goal that we set as we move forward is that each and every one of you will become the good doctor. And you will help each other become the good doctor. So, faculty, staff, family, and friends, I present to you the class of 2026. They are now ready to begin. Well, now that the class is ready, we come to the part of the morning that we've all been waiting for, the white coat. The white coat is a symbol of our profession. It was first used in the late 19th century when medicine became science-based, and it is a symbol of the good doctor. It represents both the privilege and the responsibility of our work. Today, you, our students, will receive a white coat as a symbol of the promise that you have made to become the good doctor. Ms. Laurel Poole and Dr. Marcy Verduin, please join me on stage. Ms. Laurel Poole is the Director of Admissions, and she has the privilege to call the students' names today. As she announces the students, they will join us on the stage to receive the white coat. Dr. Marcy Verduin is the Associate Dean for Students, and she, with the faculty, guide the students through medical school. She will assist me today in coating the students. As each student receives the white coat, this will mark the transition from accepted applicant to enrolled medical student.
I am honored to present the students of the class of 2026 for the UCF College of Medicine. Students' names will be called in alphabetical order. I ask that you please hold your applause until the entire class of 2026 has received their white coats. John Abdel Shahid. Matthew Acito. Andrew Adaiga. Lily Altman. Yasmin Safako Arahu. Nivetha Aravinth. Chippy Banerjee. Tanmay Bandarupalli. Jordan Batey. Kevin Bagirstein. Lorraine Bermudez Rivera. Ryan Bowen. Hannah Brown. Cody Carnley. Isabella Castellano. Lauren Cervantes. Rachel Chapman. Michael Chivanjian. Kelsey Clabby. Catherine Cohen. Boyd Colburn. Sarkis Dagley. Brenna Desai. Thea Desai. Sakina Duji. Elizabeth Durkin. Fadia Fakri. Aaron Fermansky. Meghana Ganjam. Mariah George. Samantha Gibson. Scott Gronowicz. Kayana Garazi. Sue Rafael Hailu. Taylor Ham. Syed Hassan. Kiana Hashemi. Casey Hedman. Courtney Heitzler. Ashley Houff. Michael Shea. Andy Huang. Shannon Habani. Anne Marie Huey. Mary Ishak. Nathan Jacob. Shiyu Jing. Ariana Salim Johnson. Riley Jones. Spencer Kaplan. Samia Kapoor. Sophia Kosser. David Kajekian. Christy Kim. Simo Krajulak. Sunjin Kumar. Avanish Kunta. Kevin Lay. Harry Lee. Rebecca Lee. Michelle Yano. Alik Manugian. Anthony Martinez. Nicholas Maycutt. Mary McIntosh. Victoria Millington. Carly Mitchell. Ahmed Mohammed. Brandon Maligoder. Andrew Murray. Varun Naga. Tiffany Kim Han Nguyen. Isidore Nodolini. Hannah Noor. Tarek Obaid. Avnish Sean Oja. Alan Partono. Tishani Patel. Ariel Patterson. Sar Pellis. Taryn Posh. Zain Ramat. Rashad Ram Sahai. Pinak Rodeo. Olivia Rawls. Kevin Verdeflor Reyes. Reese Rideout. Casey Rigby. Alondra Rivera. Rodolfo Rodriguez. Michael Roth. Matthew Rupert. Jeffrey Schooley. Natasha Seabaron. Mira Shamhag. Siddharth Bakshi. Jemuel Shaler. Jared Shung. Mahima Silas. Yash Singh. Alexander Sklar. Riley Smith. Sabrina Smith. Michael Still. Paul Stolarov. Stephanie Sutton. Paxton Threet. Adithi Thiramulai. Sharon Tor. Andrew Tran. Alexandra Tucker. Jacob Uclea. Daniela Estefania Velez Velez. Sarah Voskamp. Maxwell Walters Smith. Ingrid Wu. Angela Yen. Kijin Yoon. And Karen Zikra.
Okay. Well, you made it through your first procedure. Everybody got their white coat on. We didn't have any spills or falls. Okay, so you've had your first class, your first procedure. Now it's time for your first assignment. So we started this class with the assumption that before you begin any important endeavor, you have to think about what lies ahead. And your first two-part assignment will be to continue that reflection. The instructions for part one of this assignment are in the pocket of your white coat. Yes, you're didn't know that when you were getting your coat, you were also getting homework. Remember, medical school is not passive. So tonight, before this day ends, I would like you to write a letter to your future self. Okay? It will be saved and read only by you at the time of your commencement. So give it a little bit of thought. And we hope that the letter will be a powerful reminder of your medical school journey and of what you know the good doctor to be. Okay? I'd also like you to do one other thing, part 2 of your assignment. You'll find a card in your white coat, and on it, I would like you to write a short paragraph about the greatest dream that you have for your future. At this medical school, I never want you to lose sight of your dreams, and I will keep these cards. You can sign them or not, that's up to you, but the dream cards will stay with me. I keep them in my office, and when I need inspiration, I will pull out your dreams and read them so that your dreams fuel mine. Be bold in your dream. Our greatest opportunities are brilliantly disguised as impossible challenges. This assignment is due Friday morning, and you may deliver it to the Student Affairs office. So this is your first day, your first class, your first assignment. Always remember that the good doctor lives in each and every one of you. Like a seed, it has been planted today. Our community stands behind you, and you are ready to begin. Let's have a round of applause for the class of 2026. I now place you in the capable hands of Dr. Verduin. Dr. Verduin.
Thank you, Dean German. Thank you also to all of you for being here to celebrate the beginning of our students' journey to becoming physicians. Students, congratulations on passing your first class in medical school. The next one will probably be just a little bit harder. I want you to enjoy this time with your family and friends and rest up because your days in medical school begin bright and early. Our students will now recess out of the ballroom and turn right to exit the student union. Guests, please follow that path as you leave. We hope that you will come out to the College of Medicine this afternoon for a self-guided tour. We will also have a photo backdrop and the Good Doctor board at the College of Medicine if you'd like to take pictures with it. Congratulations, class of 2026, and I look forward to the next 4 years together.